This program that we've created specifically for you girls is called Fit Your Future. So our aim is to help each and every single one of you find your life purpose, learn how to design, a timeline on how you want to become an amazing entrepreneur that makes the world a better place, and most importantly, taking action towards your future. I started my first business in South Africa when I was 9 years old. Our dream is that each and every single one of you girls looks at the problem from the point of view of an entrepreneur. We realized that students could not find jobs. So we decided to do something crazy. How can we help students be world leaders? And we realized that the best way to learn is by being surrounded by world leaders. So we created the world's first school with no teacher, no homework, no test, and no rules. We believe that for you to succeed, you need to be surrounded by really successful, passionate, ethical entrepreneurs that won't teach you, but will actually mentor and coach you. So we have 1 hour today together, and we have another hour together tomorrow. And that's our goal, is for you girls to share with us your dreams, your business ideas, the problems you're seeing around the world, so we can help you solve them and you can have a meaningful life. And there's no rules, because each one of us has something special in our heart that we know that it's our mission to make the world a better place by serving. And we want to give you girls the tools and skills to be able to take action and succeed while making the world a better place. So our first question is, what is entrepreneurship?
The definition of entrepreneurship from business is a person who identifies a gap in the market and strives to acquire the necessary resources in order to fill that gap.
Beautiful. So if entrepreneurship is about finding a solution to a problem in the market and making money while solving this problem, what is social entrepreneurship?
According to what I've searched, social entrepreneurship is a business approach focusing on solving social, cultural, or environmental problems while still operating as a substantial enterprise, unlike traditional business that prioritize profit. Social entrepreneurship blends financial goals with a mission to create positive change in the society.
That is 100% perfect. What are some social enterprises that we have in Kenya?
There's water and sanitation.
I found one social enterprise. It is called Nuru Social Enterprise. It's a for-profit social impact business that buys milk from local smallholder farmers, processing it into branded yogurt and sells it to shops and supermarkets. This supports farmers by providing fair prices and a reliable market.
Perfect. Do you think that sounds like a beautiful business idea that's making the world a better place? And what it came to our conclusion is that women that run business, they're more emotional intelligent. So women, we're very, connected. We've got 6 senses on the whole day. Women are also amazing at multitasking. So normally we don't just do one thing. We're thinking of one thing, we're drawing another, and we're doing another thing. So we're doing multiple things at the same time. And when you're running a business, you're never doing just one thing. Because when you have a business, you have customers, you need to do the marketing, you need to produce the product. Women are very good at understanding the team. Women are really good at taking calculated risk. Several opportunities opened for the future. Entrepreneurs, born or made, do you think that every girl could be a successful entrepreneur? Or do you think that entrepreneurs are made? Do you think that each and every single one of us?
I think both, because if you're made, you can you can learn new skills. If you want to.
And do you think that today with TikTok and podcasts and YouTube, do you think that we can learn everything that we want to learn? For free,
Yes.
right? We can just scroll through content. So what makes a great leader great? Entrepreneurs need to make really hard choices. You go am I going to catch up with my best friends or design my marketing strategy? Entrepreneurs need to work very hard to earn the respect. So it's not like when you get in a company and you've got your job title and you get promoted. Entrepreneurs, we need to constantly be innovating and getting the respect of our team, of our customers, and our community. So we need to work on being the best version of ourselves and supporting our community. And we believe at Academy of Entrepreneurs that a huge part of the success is us owning our future. So what we want to do with you girls now is we're going to turn on the clock and we're all going to, on our iPads, on our laptops, or on a piece of paper, draw these 4 circles. And we're going to write, what is the one thing that right now you enjoy doing the most? So, okay, so you love AI. Every time you do, you get better at it. You would love to make the world a better place by teaching teachers how to use AI so that they can build better classes, better tools, so that the girls can have a more amazing experience in school, but also succeed faster. So I use AI. Can you create 100 start a business doing what I love, which is to help schools, teachers, use AI. Essay score. Then let's skip a few of these. Cool.
Really
AI
cool.
science lab simulations. That's so cool. Build a great business and get paid for it.
I don't know, but I like cooking many varieties of stuff.
So you like cooking to bring people together then?
Yeah. I love desserts. I love baking desserts, and I like cooking and trying new things that I've not tried before.
So you can create a crazy restaurant that every day has different desserts.
Yes. And also I want to start a business that helps small scale food sales, or I can start as try and give out as many desserts as I can to homeless people to bring some smiles to their faces. Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. You're so beautiful. Maybe that could be a cool business name, Desserts and Smiles, right?
My favorite thing, or what I love to do, is art. I really like art.
And how can you use your art to make the world a better place?
I feel like for advertisements, when you're driving and you see advertisements on a billboard, I feel like there's a lot of graphic design in that. I feel like I would really love to do that.
I'm trying different ways of drawing digital art because I'm really not good at it personally. So I'm trying it. It's sort of hectic because I've done tutorials and it's not that easy how they do it effortlessly. So I'm trying it. It's fun though. I do traditional art. Sometimes I give it out in class. You can ask my classmates. Yes. I also do designing. Yes, I've designed some logos for my mom and my dad also. Very nice.
Cool. Mary, what is your passion?
I like writing songs.
Oh, wow. Yes. Tell us more. What kind of songs you like writing? Taylor Swift style? Pop songs? Country music style? I think some of us like Taylor Swift here.
I always, as if I mix the songs I write, it doesn't fully have a goal of what I'm setting at.
Very good. And what inspires you? What you have to be able to write these songs?
From watching dramas.
Very good. And what I've realized over the years is that saints were actually entrepreneurs. They had a vision, which at the time was called crazy. They created a movement and they did something to make the world a better place. And all of us are very inspired by Josemaría Escrivá's work. And he always said, el trabajo es oración, which is a sentence in Spanish that says, through our work, we're praying and making the world a better place. So now what we want to start working with you girls is creating your business. So write down 10 challenges currently that you see in your local community. I'm going to connect Claire, who loves making desserts, to any of these ideas. So how can we link our passion towards solving a problem? So if we look at something like global warming, that's a disaster in the whole world because it's global, the issue. How can we use Claire's passion for making desserts to tackle global warming?
Okay. One of the biggest things I've seen about the entrepreneurship world, especially as a woman, is many people don't especially believe that as a woman you can make it in the entrepreneurship world. And okay, personally I've seen it because I'm interested in doing a business related course, and I know sometimes when I tell adults that this is what I want to do, they're like, oh, but you're a woman, don't you feel like you should get into other course? Or even they're like, it might not be as profitable, maybe go for a safe course like law or medicine, or that's already set there for you. So in such a case, how do you handle it? How do you move from it? Because sometimes it can be quite demoralizing to hear that you can't.
Do you know what I do? I do literally the opposite. I don't let it stop me. It fuels me with more internal energy and strength that goes like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to prove to you that it's possible. So I've rewired my brain that every challenge, whether it's a feedback from someone or a market difficulty or a mindset that they have, it gives me so much more inner strength to do it. And also along the way, I share my journey with other women and try to bring them along and try to create a movement. We are 100 girl bosses today here. How about if we create a movement that we will only buy products from women-founded businesses? We will only invest money in women-led businesses. How about if we get together, a group maybe of us, 10, 20 of us in our lunch break, and we sit in a circle every day and we talk about, this is the biggest challenge that I have this week in my business, and also how each one of us can collaborate with one another. So imagine if I could tell you about one challenge that I have this week and someone else does a favor for me and I do a favor for someone else. So every week we get together in a lunch break once a week, we discuss what is the biggest challenge and someone in the group has to give a tip or give a hand. Because for example, a lot of you girls love marketing and design. So you can do design for Claire. Claire can do her cupcakes and raise funds for someone else's business. And together we can build an alliance of women that are unstoppable going forward. There will be many things, not just myths in the industry and comments like you're receiving. There'll be many other challenges you receive along the way. But what you need to do is put in your head and in your heart, no one's going to stop me. I'm making the world a better place. I'm doing what I love. And if you look at it, a lot of, saying to world leaders, many times they've been called crazy. And thank you so much for sharing it.
In the entrepreneurship today, according that connects to women, less respect from the male dominant fields. Most women may find it hard to be recognized and trusted. And another point is lack of support and mentors. Women are often don't have mentors or business networks, or even when they try to build a community, some people try and say that they are only being gender-based. So that's like one of the problems. What can you do about that? That's the question.
I think here we have the solution. Literally in this class today, we support each other. We share our challenges. We buy from each other. We do favors for free for one another. And we will prove the whole world that is wrong. Because Claire, if you look at the world, half of the world are women. So if we support each other, we have half of the world's support. And that's more than enough for you to thrive forever and ever and ever in your business. How much you want to change the world, but also how you want to be supported. And today here, we have found a magical formula for supporting one another, because we got more than 100 of us that are aiming, dreaming at starting our own business. And if we can all do one favor for each other, whether it's a like on Instagram, a referral, a feedback, or connecting one to another, even out of this community, connecting to our uncles and mothers and so forth. But let's do more female-led businesses that we support each other, and we can still sell products to men. There are a lot of great men out there in the world. Not everyone has this closed mindset, but we can together prove the world that women can absolutely do just as much as men. No one's better than anyone. Everyone can do everything, but let's support each other in the first place.